Hello Super Sentai fans, and welcome back to Toku Topics. Today I'm taking a look at another SHODO Super release from the Premium Bandai set of candy toy figures for Sentai. And this is an interesting one because it's a really thin box because this is just one figure. This is not a team pack. This was the very first standalone figure and the first villain that I'm taking a look at in the line. I did already take a look at a standalone figure a couple months ago when I looked at the Ninja Man figure from Kaka Ranger, so be sure to check that video out. And I just recently got done, I'm not sure exactly when these are all uploading and stuff, but I did just get done with the Bio Man review. And that means, to go with Bio Man, since it was released at pretty much the same time, they made their first villain in the form of Bio Hunter Silva, which I was first introduced to in Superhero Taisen, so it's kind of a fun figure to get for that. Now, this is a complete waste of box space. So this is the Premium Bandai shipper box, right? But look at this. Like, what? Like, it's not, this isn't just, you know, like missing something. Like, there's just nothing. There was never anything in there. This could literally be half the size. So, here he is. Now, of course, SHODO Super is like $100 a set, relatively. And these aren't cheap either. These can go for like almost like $40. I think I paid like 30 something for this. It wasn't cheap by any means, but there he is, a standalone box. What I really like about these is that it still keeps the sort of look of a SHODO Super box. You have Silva on the side. You have a bunch of pictures of him there. Really cool. I like his design a lot. It's really fun to get villains. I like these little standalone one-off boxes. Like, it's just really cool. And he has a lot of accessories and stuff like that as well. And I think that this dude has no stickers, if I remember correctly. I think so. So let's see. Got the box empty. Yeah, look at that. He's got no stickers. Oh, and he's so nice and shiny. Oh, that's so good. So I have to cut all the stickers, the hands off of the sprues. And you do get the arm blades. Oh, that's what they are. So you get the arm blades either like retracted or unretracted. So that's really cool. And then you get his laser. And then you also get the little holster for it as well. So, fantastic figures. Let's go ahead and just, you know, usually I would cut away at this part, but since it is just a one standalone figure, I'll cut away when I cut all the hands off the sprues. But here he is, Bio Hunter Silva. So you have the Emperor Gear logo there on the belt buckle. I'm just thinking of the scene in Superhero Taisen when he's like, Sentai particles detected, Rider particles detected, capacity max. So, I love that scene. And so it's really cool because you can also mix this with like SHODO Comrade villains. And the more that we get going here, we might be able to one day recreate Superhero Taisen with SHODO figures. And I am so here for that. So you have Silva back there. And he was the first villain release, but they've really expanded this whole villain thing. Gal Ranger has a villain we'll take a look at when I get there. They're actually going to do the entire Psycho Ranger team. That's about to go for pre-order at the time of this video. Crazy stuff. So let's go ahead and, you know, get all the components out of here. So yeah, it's just showing, hey, you can have him hold the gun. Here's how the blade things work, and that's all there is to it. Nothing too crazy there. As you can see, he gets plenty of hand options. So you have like, you know, kind of karate chop ones, split open ones, weapon holding hands, fists. So that's all very nice. And then here is, where is it? So we have his blaster, which I'm definitely going to have him hold. And then you have a holster with a blaster and a holster without a blaster. So you do get the nice options there, which is always appreciated. So we can go ahead and attach the holster without a blaster, like so. Now he's fully complete there, except for hands, because I'm going to obviously be giving him the blaster to hold. So let's go ahead and cut all these hands and blades and such off the sprues and take a look at him. Alright, so here he is, and it's fantastic. So I got all the hands off, I got the little blades there in the arms, got his blaster. Very, very good. So of course, if you want, you can take the little arm blade out, which you just kind of have to get your nail in there a little bit. It's a tiny bit tricky. And you can replace it with one of the extended blades. So let's kind of try to finagle that in there. It's a little tricky to do that. It doesn't always want to line up perfectly. There we go. So you can extend it like that. And then if you wanted to, you can kind of have it out. And then we could bring in like red 1 and give him Where's his sword at? Oh, he lost his hand at some point. But we can like give Red 1 his sword, and then we should probably find wherever his hand is at, or a hand is at, so you can do like a splayed open hand on Red 1 and have him like, see, how do I want to, oop, there goes his hand again. So yeah, you can kind of do something like this, you know. Obviously I'm not very good at posing these figures, but really cool to finally have SHODO Super people being able to fight somebody. You know, it's just, we've had all these really cool team figures all over the place, but nobody for them to fight. So now at least we have one. So fantastic figure. I highly recommend this figure. I really, really like it. It's just the paint detail is phenomenal. It's got really nice, like, you know, metallic silver paint to it. It really pops. It's a fantastic figure. No stickers required. It's one of the only SHODO Super releases to be able to say that, even though SHODO Super usually has very minimal stickers. It's really cool that this has literally none. You can just open it up, just cut those hands and stuff off the sprues, and you're ready to go. And I highly recommend it, so I love it. And that's going to do it for my review of the Premium Bandai exclusive Bio Hunter Silva from Chodenshi Bioman. So I can recommend this especially if you have the Bioman sets, but I can also recommend it, like I said, due to the fact he's in Superhero Tyson. You could have him fight your Gokaigers, you could even have him fight your Kamen Riders if you wanted to. So I think he's just a great villain to have for your candy toy scale of figures. Really, really cool. Even if you want to pretend he's just some like random like robot dude or something, you could do that as well. I really like this a lot. I kind of think it would have been even like super cool if this was like a 2-pack, like the Magna Warrior or something like that, but that's a pipe dream that never would have happened anyway. But at least we got this, at least we have our first villain here, and it really opened the door to allow SHODO Super to do villains on this line. So let me know down in the comments below, do you collect any of the villains from SHODO Super? Do you just have the teams? Which villains would you like to see them make, since they are seemingly spreading out a little bit more? And anything about any of this stuff in the comments below, I want to hear it. So of course, until next time, you guys can follow me on Twitter at LivingRangerKey or LightningFigPR. And until then, I will see you all later. To wrap up this video, I'd like to thank my $5 and above patrons: Jurassic Samurai, Maggot Alchemist, Robert Browning, Static Thunder, Brendan Overland, Maji Yellow, MCPC Studios, James Darty, Matthew Thorne, Josh Landry, Pyramidus, CBT Tesla, Cross SCV, Caboose Ed, Socket Monsters, Daniel Pika, Hella Geo, Thrasher, Jesus Prime, Uni Warrior Thomas, Louis Carnes, Carlos Alfredo, and Will Kemp. You can support Toku Topics for as little as $1 a month on my Patreon, linked in the description below.